There's new, and then there's experienced.
So it's still food that's good.
From not yet expired goodies to the Iowans who saved them for neighbors in need.
They are angels to this town.
Perry's four-legged therapists now have experience making school days better.
If I feel anxious, I can always go to them.
And we're following milestone moments, from first birthdays that almost didn't happen.
Oh my gosh!
To the end of an era that included laughs and tears.
They let me get up close, and because they trusted me.
It's time to turn the page for life's next chapters. This is Iowa.
KCCI presents a celebration of the people who make our state special. This is Iowa.
Just like our state's four very different seasons, Iowans go through transitions too. These next chapters in life that can each hold a very different story. We're spotlighting four of those next chapters, from newborn through retirement, starting with the Iowans that Jody Long tried to keep up with as they work all day to feed their neighbors.
Just as the saying goes, the early bird catches the worm.
Okay.
Every Friday, bright and early, these two friends
High B first.
set out on an important volunteer mission
What about food rescue? And so I said, what's food rescue?
to rescue food.
Morning. Oh, a little bit.
Their route takes them to half a dozen convenience and grocery stores throughout Dallas County. They go in without a shopping list and leave with a cart full
This is nice, the way they have everything all bagged up and ready to go.
of food on the brink of expiring. Time is of the essence, and it is tough keeping up with these men on a mission.
Competition, maybe that way. Two old guys trying to act like they're young. Thank you. Got it.
The duo knows just where to look, finding food in need of rescuing. The process takes hours.
It's gonna be it, John.
Eventually dropping off these groceries to a hungry to serve group of volunteers at Waypoint Resources in Waukee, where they have a lot on their plate, sorting berries, breads, salads, and sweets.
So it's still food that's good.
That's good news for food pantry manager Jen Byers. Food once destined for the dumpster will be savored for a bit longer.
We know that there are families that are counting on this.
The county's largest food pantry serves 90 families a day. Multiply that by 30 days in a month, and you can understand why this mission is so urgent.
10, 12, 13.
What's the date on them? The turnaround on it has to be quick, because it's not going to be okay maybe tomorrow, but if we got it out today, somebody can still enjoy it.
There is no time to waste. Many hands make for light work, and everyone here understands their assignment. It is coordinated chaos, and Rexanna Kettleston leads the charge.
Okay, what do we got here? All produce?
At 76, she's one of the oldest volunteers here, and even with a bit of a limp,
Well, the two knees have been replaced, and one was good, one wasn't, but I'm up and I'm going.
Rexanna runs circles around this place.
Yeah, as long as the old gas tank will get me here.
I'm guessing you've been retired for some time?
Depends on what you say retirement is. Yeah.
When the COVID-19 pandemic shuttered her photography business, she knew she couldn't sit still.
So we just decided, okay, now what are we gonna do?
And that's what helps keep this food pantry going.
Rexanna is the neighbor you want. She's the, epitome of community. Sorry. I get emotional when I think of her.
The food doesn't stay here for long, and neither does Rexanna.
She's such a hard worker. She's here, one of the first people here and one of the last to leave, and her job is not done here.
Okay, if those will fit someplace.
Every Friday, she stuffs her SUV to the brim, buckles in her baguette, and drives 40 minutes back to the place she's called home for almost 60 years.
We are in the big city of Linden, Iowa. 210 of us if we're all here at the same time.
There's not a lot of traffic in this quiet town. except on a Friday afternoon at 4. The rescued food finds refuge inside Linden's community center.
A food swamp, yeah.
Where Roxana, her husband Mike, and their army of helpers set up a makeshift grocery store.
We never know who's going to come in or how many. We can have from 20 to 50 people come in. We never know who. Hey, Mr. Charles, how are you?
Here, shoppers are on a first-name basis because Roxana can't help having a heart for people and an appetite to serve.
Family, you can have 2 or 3 bags, but take as much of the breads and stuff that you want. Okay.
This is the only place to find fresh produce for miles in this Dallas County food desert. Barb Miller drives 15 miles for her fruit that she says is hand-delivered and heaven-sent.
Mike and Roxana are angels. They are angels to this town, and the people should feel very lucky to have them.
A 10-hour day and a 60-mile round-trip journey once a week really takes its toll.
Yep. And like I said, don't call me after 7:30 because this is it.
But giving back is how the 76-year-old chooses to spend her free time these days.
It makes your heart feel so good to know that there's some people around that do care about us.
Here you go.
All for the love of community.
It's a big effort, but it's worth it when it's done. You feel like you've accomplished something, so yeah.
Jody Long focused on retirees meeting a need. Laura Terrell is ready to party.
Martha, be good.
Because the guest of honor, who almost didn't make it, is arriving.
Hi, Clara. Hi, sweetheart. Clara.
But first, Ophelia Jacobson's headed back to school, where a year after Perry's school shooting, therapy continues.
I have severe PTSD from the incident.
And the 4-legged therapists we first met last year are really helping.
She's just really good about reading people.
The next chapter in Perry's hallways, next. This is Iowa.
Life is full of chapters. Each one comes with lessons and growth. Here at Perry Middle School, students and teachers are turning the page on their healing process, and it's all thanks to some 4-legged friends.
Yep. We'll catch everybody else tomorrow. Have a great day.
In a sea of students, it's easy to blend in. That is, unless you have a tail.
Good morning.
And 4 legs. But make no mistake,
I need to get attendance taken.
This furry friend fits right in.
They have their own staff badges and took their pictures for the yearbook.
Kona is a therapy dog at Perry Schools, working 5 days a week alongside Angie Bodette.
I teach 6th grade science. So today we're going to be working on our evidence.
Kona has free reign in the classroom. She uses her off-the-leash privilege to check in on students.
If she senses that somebody is having like a bad day, you'll see her spend a little bit more time there or pass by them more frequently.
She's just really fun to have around, and when she roams, it's just nice to see her.
Sofia Diaz Cardenas sees Kona as a classmate and a reason to show up.
Honestly, she's kind of like made everyone want to come to class, want to come to this class because we have Kona.
This is only Kona's 2nd semester of school, but she's already proving to be top dog.
She is doing her job, and it's really cool to see her do her job.
We first met Kona when she was training for the job over the summer. She was just a puppy.
What'd you get in your mouth, honey?
Prepping to pass her Canine Good Citizen test.
Place? Yes, place.
And at just 7 months old, she did.
She was probably one of the youngest dogs that our facility had passed.
That certification is what allows her to be at school, where she can now...
Down. Yes, stay.
Show off her skills.
The training definitely is working. I see differences in her weekly, just maturing and just growing and being more calm.
We were in the lunchroom.
Kona isn't the only one with a blue vest on.
Shimmer has grown a ton.
Shimmer also passed her CGC test with Kona. The two dogs were with each other every step of the way.
The kids and me need Shimmer as much as Shimmer needs me and the kids.
Shimmer works with Cody Allen just down the hall in her special education class.
Sometimes when they're highly escalated, it's nice for Shimmer to come up and sniff them and be right there, get some pets in, get some love.
She says Shimmer has helped her students in more ways than one.
My kids can read to her, and that brings up their reading score as much as it puts her to sleep.
The two pups get to see each other often.
Let's go find Kona. She's over here.
After all, everyone needs a little break in their day.
Even seeing them play makes people laugh, and it's like the littlest thing, right? Like they're outside playing with a ball together.
And when it's time to put the toys away,
good girls.
The dogs know it's back to business.
And when kids are having emotional crisis, the teachers know they can call me and I can come down.
Kona and Shimmer roam all around the district. During lunch,
how's your baked potato?
They're on all four paws, going table to table.
She's just really good about reading people. And that's been the best because we've all been struggling lately, so. This is Shimmer. Say hi.
I have severe PTSD from the incident, and Kona and Shimmer, they kind of like help with that.
Haley Nelson says the dogs make her feel more comfortable and safe at school.
If I feel anxious, I can always go to them, and they always know how to calm me down. Like just petting them and being around them helps a lot.
It's nice to know that we're making an impact.
An impact measured by smiles.
She's not a therapist, but she is, you know, that smile on their face.
And sweatshirts.
I just really like it.
You'll see a lot of them throughout the building that the kids are wearing and supporting.
A fundraiser put on by the Perry Booster Club to lend support to the school's support system.
What we're going to do is use that money for the dogs, but we're focusing on purchasing personalized vests for them.
The dogs plan to take their vests beyond these walls.
She just got her therapy certification, and she's actually only 15 months old, so that's pretty young.
The therapy certification means Kona can help elsewhere, and soon Shimmer will be able to as well.
We're like this close to passing our therapy test. There's like one thing that we cannot do.
But no matter where the dogs go,
this is like her home. These are her kids.
The school will always be where their hearts and paws are.
It's not, I need to be reminded of a tragedy. They've become just the normal, everyday part of the school life that we have here.
Babies aren't supposed to be born at 28 weeks.
I said that is a small baby.
But Clara's next chapter is worth a party.
Do you remember?
We're reuniting the crew who saved the day as the birthday girl moves on to her next chapter. This is Iowa.
Sometimes the deepest bonds can form during the most life-altering circumstances, and in this case, an ambulance ride helped rewrite the next chapter for a West Des Moines girl's life.
Birthday party setup can be a rush.
There's quite a few.
From uncles on balloon duty to grandmas perfecting their pinning.
Martha. Be good, be good.
Everything is in place to celebrate the tiny guest of honor.
Hi, Clara. Hi, sweetheart. Clara.
Clara Gaudian turned 1 on March 16th.
Number 1.
Almost a St. Patrick's Day baby with a family who feels lucky she's here. Because Clara entered the world weighing only 2 pounds.
I crawled into the bathroom and I couldn't speak, I couldn't talk. I just kept yelling for him and told him, like, you need to call an ambulance.
We first introduced you to the Gaudian family 1 year ago, just days after Clara was born at only 28 weeks on their bathroom floor.
My wife is pregnant and I think she's having the baby right now.
West Des Moines paramedics rushed there, including Lieutenant Jordan Vanscoy.
I said that is a small baby.
The medic with a passion for kids scooped up Clara and rushed her to Mercy One's NICU.
We were kind of worried about one, like kind of her lung development, and then also making sure she stays pretty warm because at that age they're not able to kind of regulate their temperature.
After 10 weeks in the hospital, Clara came home. Growing bigger each month, she is thriving. But the real pot of gold at the end of this rainbow is being reunited with the paramedic who saved her.
You want to hold her?
Yeah.
Clara is now back in the arms of the first person who ever held her.
Do you remember?
Another birthday party guest is just as special. Aaron Smith was the paramedic in the second ambulance, transporting Jessica shortly after she gave birth.
Our sermon today was about miracles.
Really?
And you guys are the miracles. Right place at the right time.
That moment in time led them right here.
It's just like, it makes me overjoyed, and just like the connection that we have with the medic team and the NICU nurses, and that I have a baby girl to spoil.
We don't really always get follow-ups on patients, and getting to see those like positive outcomes is really nice.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, no way. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that is so cool. You know what that is?
Who knew an ambulance ride would lead to unbreakable bonds?
I'm 100% just excited.
Yeah.
And seeing them, it's like seeing friends and everything, but your friend saved your child's life.
Like a year ago, Alex and Jess were like total strangers to us. And now, like a year, they've allowed us to be like a part of their life and not just like that hour we spent with them. So it's been, this is the first time it's ever happened to me, but yeah, it's been special.
For these medics to be in a room full of people.
Everyone in this room has helped us through this journey. It has not been easy. It's been a hard road. The pregnancy was hard.
Celebrating a miracle baby.
Just to be able to celebrate that she's here in her first birthday, I'm so thankful for each and every one of you. So now we can sing happy birthday.
Is the icing on the cake.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Clara. Happy birthday to you. Yay!
Everybody look up.
For decades, he shared Iowa moments, the scary ones and the emotional ones.
And I want you to go home to your families because I want my dad to come home to me, and I want my friends to come home to me.
We're celebrating our coworkers' next chapter next. This is Iowa. Our coworkers at KCCI tend to stick around for a long time, which is a blessing to our work family. So when they finally decide it's time to retire, we celebrate the chapter of life they've spent with us and their next chapter. After 27 years here, KCCI photojournalist Bob Thomas decided it's time for that next chapter.
It never ends.
Peanut butter goes with jelly.
Oh, there we go.
Salt pairs with pepper.
Hey, guess what I brought? The drone.
And if Marcus McIntosh heads to a story,
No, we're not listening to your music.
Oh, yes, we are.
No, we're not.
Dun, dun, dun.
he's gonna jump in the car
You better be on your P's and Q's.
with Bob Thomas.
Am I going the right way?
Coworkers who will zing each other's mistakes.
Funny guy.
Well, it's rainy. It's hot today.
Oh, it's going to be hot today.
And bicker like brothers.
Look at you. That's a good old parking spot. That's a good. Yes,
That's a
you
good
did.
one.
You did a good park. You did
That's
a
a
good
good
job
one.
parking. Yes, you did. Should I grab rock?
Better than you.
There we go. Just shut up.
But when it's time to roll,
Ba-da-bump, ba-da-bump. This is why you need my help. Can I ask you a quick question?
the guy you don't see on air puts the journalist in photojournalist.
Okay, just take a second. Thank you.
He does, definitely. He is not afraid to ask a question that makes him uncomfortable.
How many holes are you going to do?
He is not afraid to ask a question that pushes boundaries.
Even to people in power.
When Chet Culver was governor, he pointed to Bob in a press conference or something and said, "That's enough from you." So Bob will ask the tough questions.
Or get right in there with goats willing to headbutt, or snakes ready to strike.
That rattlesnake reached out and grabbed the hood of the camera, shook it, and then put his venom right into my lens.
But nothing showed Bob's heart for people like the morning 2 police officers were murdered. Bob captured the moment, showcasing our state's grief.
This is the only thing I know.
Thank you.
how to help is to feed. And I want you guys to be hydrated and not be hungry. And I want you to go home to your families because I want my dad to come home to me and I want my friends to come home to me. And I'm sorry. And I'm here for you all.
I just wanted to get close enough just to hear what they're saying. And they allowed me to. They let me get up close. And because they trusted me.
Trust. A common thread over his 27 years capturing Iowa moments.
You get addicted. You get addicted to your friends. You get addicted to the adrenaline of coming in every day and going out. You get addicted to the fact that every day you're going to learn something new.
For 10 of those years, he told stories with Michelle Parker.
We just developed a really close, tight bond in that sense. And so when she passed away, that was devastating, not just to the station, but to my family.
He's our newsroom musician who'll break out his harmonica waiting for interviews. Or weave his own music into stories.
But I love it so much, I love doing it so much that I don't mind going home and spending hours working out arrangements to fit into.
Or use his airborne instruments.
Okay, I'm gonna throw the drone up.
To capture the best angles.
Oh, this really shows the beautiful day out here, actually.
This is the Tingley family farm in Reynolds. In the family for 6 generations, more than 100.
Oh. Are you all right?
You're rolling on it.
A cinder block. What do you know? Here, let me help you out, buddy.
Okay,
no. That knee of yours.
He pushed me. I was assaulted.
27 years of moments, music, and zingers.
You asked a really good question yesterday. It was a good one.
With our brother, Bob.
I will not miss the cold. I will not miss the snow. But what I will miss is the people who are out there in the snow with me, the people who are out there in the cold with me.
From those first birthday parties to retirement celebrations, those next chapters in life are worth celebrating. I'm Eric Hansen. This is Iowa.